There's a control-to-control transaction. NCI is going down, and there's a cash flow of 10. Okay, that's all I'm telling you. There's a control-to-control transaction. Cash flow is 10, NCI is going down. First question, cash in or cash out? NCI is going up or down? Is NCI going up or NCI going down? Down. NCI is going down. So we're getting rid of them. How do we get rid of them? Do they pay us money or do we pay them money? We pay them money, so cash is going out. So that means the figure is in brackets. Yeah? Brackets. Because if you don't put the figure in brackets, you don't get the mark. Operating, investing, or financing? Financing, because it's to do with equity. NCI is part of equity. If NCI is part of equity, this is a financing transaction. This is a financing transaction. You have passed the test. We have done the format of the cash flow. I'm now going to do the recap of how we calculate a cash flow. If there is a 35-mark question on cash flow, 2, 3, 4 of those calculations are going to be really weird, really hard, and really bizarre. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those figures are going to be so easy that you don't need a calculation at all. Two marks available for this, by the way. What's the sale proceeds? 90. Yeah, thank you. You don't need it working for that, do you? Sale proceeds, cash in or cash out? In. Operating, investing or financing? Investing. So you've got here 90. That represents your proceeds. The 90 represents cash which is coming in and is coming in as an investing activity. Easy peasy. Where's the other mark? This figure here is add back in your operating section. So using your indirect method, you would add back. Yeah? This is Sunday afternoon. I'm recapping. Trying to make it easy. Yeah, in a big 35-mark question, there'll be some easy marks. Let's make sure we get the easy marks. I have a current liability of accrued interest of 10 owing at the year end. At the beginning of the year, I don't owe them anything, and my P&L finance cost is 100. How much interest have I paid due? Okay, let me ask you a different question. What's the finance cost that I have charged? What's the finance cost? What's the expense in the P&L? 100. The expense in the P&L is 100. So one of the things that you would do is this would be, you would add back, you would add this back because this is a non-cash expense. So you add back your finance cost as a non-cash expense. How much have you paid?
90.
We've charged 100. The expense is 100. Doesn't mean to say we paid 100. How much do you owe at the year end? 10. So you've only paid 90. Yeah, we've only paid 90. That's it. If I do a working, it'll seem difficult. If I do a working, I'm almost letting you down. You need to have occasionally a little bit of Luke Skywalker in you. You've seen the Star Wars movie? Yeah. At the end of the Star Wars film, there's the hero, Luke Skywalker, in a machine, and basically all the computers should take him to destroy the Death Star, right? And then he hears this voice, and he says, "Let the Force be with you." So he turns off all the computers, and he just navigates that machine intuitively, yeah, destroys the Death Star, he's the hero, the world is saved. Alright? So there comes a time where you don't want to actually work something out, you just want to look at it and say, that's the answer. You just got to trust yourself, because otherwise you'll be doing the question forever, ever, ever and a day. You charge 90, you still owe 10, therefore you've got a figure of going out of 90, and that is in your operating activity section. Okay, I know you want to do some workings. I know you want to do some workings. So I'm going to give you the opportunity of doing some workings. But I'm not going to tell you how to do the working. Because I didn't teach you F7. Well, most of you I didn't teach F7 too. So there's lots of different ways of calculating cash flows. And I don't particularly want to upset anybody too much on a Sunday afternoon as the last time we're seeing each other before revision. Page 205. Page 205. Page 205. What cash was spent on PPE? The cash flow you're about to calculate is money which is going out and is money spent on PPE, so it's an investing activity. 1 minute, 2 minutes. You can't do it in your head. You shouldn't do it in your head, even if you can. You shouldn't do it in your head. You should leave an audit trail. But I don't know what form of audit trail you are most comfortable with. I will come round in the next couple of minutes looking over your shoulder and seeing whether you've got it right, whether you don't know what to do, or which method you are using. 2 minutes. Have a go.